What is up, guys? My name is the Silver Shroud, and today you are watching another Fallout 4 video. So don't forget to rate, comment, and most of all subscribe. Otherwise the Silver Shroud will come and hunt you down.
A bit of reading, not really any spoilers or anything, but I found out in order to get an ending, I have to do one or the other. Since I never did the Minutemen, nor I did the Railroad, we have the option of this quest here with the Synth, the Institute, or Liberty Prime. We're gonna go for Liberty Prime, which is basically it essentially gives us an ending to the whole story, but siding with the Brotherhood. Brotherhood allies are Minutemen, so we are actually going to do this mission here and build Liberty Prime. This is going to be exciting. None to say the least, this will probably be the last story quest mission of the entire story game. Now, I did read we can actually, because we do have to build Liberty Prime and we do have to get parts for it and weapons. We can avoid this by doing the Institute story mission by helping the Synth and finding out certain items and then telling the Brotherhood what their weakness is. But considering that we are heavily deep into we're relatively deep into the Brotherhood, Paladins and Dance is going to be really upset, and we're basically going to be fighting our own here and then. So I'd rather just do this one.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxton told you about it?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Liberty Prime. Oh, wow.
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Prydwen, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Alright, talk to her. Let's see, where are we going? No, we're going back to the Prydwen. Alright, let's do this.
Unlike Maxon's age.
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
Where is she?
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
And we want to stop the Institute from using its technological superiority as a weapon.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
All right. Now we go all the way back down. Turn around. No, no, no.
My experience, hot shots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Alright, so we quick travel to the airport.
Put 2 in the head, and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
Let's see, where is she?
I heard about Clark.
Where'd she go?
I wish they'd let me have a gun. Dr. Tegan just laughed at me.
I prefer laser.
Proctor.
It's a cleaner shot.
Things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Alright, locate a high-powered magnet. Which is where exactly? Oh no. No, no. Alright, let's go here. Alright. Into the hospital. Hey, this is the same hospital where we went to get the other stuff. So this shouldn't be that easy. This shouldn't be that difficult, is what I meant to say. Not easy. Of course it's gonna be easy. I mean, come on. It's gonna be easy. Alright, let's find this. At least we cleared everything out. No, so I think it's up. I think it's on the second level. It's probably upstairs. Come on. Pick the lock. There we go.
Yes.
Oh shoot, doggy! Bad doggy! Bad doggy! Where's the rest of them? Come on, stay still, stay still. Another doggy. Another bad doggy. He went face first into the ground. Oh, hello. All right. What did it say I need to get though? Construct electromagnetic. Okay, 4. All right. I'm worried though about this dude here, the one at the cave who needs that serum. All right, let's go back to the Boston. No, we can't travel. Oh yeah, that's fine. We can't fast travel while in this building. Rather than just walking all the way, we can just easily use the fast travel. Back at base. What's up, guard? Don't you? Wait. Weren't you a guy at one point? Maybe you just switch shifts. All right, we gotta. Ooh, hello. Forget we have this thing here. Oh wow. Holy moly. Did that thing just blew? Woo-wee! Where do we place this, though? Do we just place it anywhere? I'm actually at a loss of where am I supposed to place this. Oh, wow. Luckily, we just barely had enough to make 4. Okay, we're just gonna leave them there. That wasn't relatively hard to build, actually. Luckily to all the scraps and metal we found.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment.
Oh,
It
great.
won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's air force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
She's right.
Of course she's right. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're asking you to do. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
Alright, this shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see, where are we headed? Alright, let's go here. I said fast travel. You have not discovered this location yet. What? Can I fast travel here? Oh, I can okay, so I can fast travel to the glowing sea. Okay, that's obviously. Alright, the glowing sea. Holy moly, this is scary. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna stop it. We're gonna, like, cut it here. And we're gonna quickly end up over there.
Again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into Cambridge Police Station.
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place is still in one piece.
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
That's not surprising. After all, it's in good hands.
I appreciate that.
I'd rather discuss the mission, Halen.
Of course. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Alright.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Ah, no. Not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the entire Commonwealth. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
Alright, locate the bomb facility.